Good morning, Let Me Fish friends and family. Let me move this camera back a bit. So, those who have been watching my channel for a little bit know that I am a Mystery Tackle Box and Lucky Tackle Box subscriber right now, just because I just want tackle. That's pretty much all it is. And I did a Mystery Tackle Box unboxing at my job, but today I'm going to do it at home. Lucky Tackle Box unboxing. This is for the month of March. I know it's April 2nd, but yeah, time got a hold of me and I was not able to do it. Work was fairly busy last week. Just opening it. Never have opened it, so I don't know what's in here. And we got a bait change alert. Let's read this real quick. You'll notice that in magazine this month you are scheduled to receive Fish Harbor. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen production issues, the brush jig was not included this month. Okay, no problem. Brush jig not included. I am ripping it open. And we got Smart Bait sticker. Then we got this beautiful tackle guide. That's actually pretty cool. And I'm wondering if it's in regards to the bait that's in this box, which I think it is. Wow, that's pretty cool. Gives you in-depth information on the baits that are in the box. So I think that is very cool of them to do. So without further ado, let's start with the Bagley Bait Co. Shallow Balsa Minnow. Let's start with that one first. And it says here this is a medium depth, riprap, points, ledges, open water. And to use it best, the recommended gear is a Daiwa 7-foot, 7'2" medium crankbait rod and a Cast King bait caster reel on some Seaguar fluorocarbon 10 to 12 pound line. So this looks like an awesome bait and should be good for this pre-spawn, because in Illinois the water temperatures are still too cold for spawn. Next up should have been the Fish Hog, but like they already let us know, they don't have that, and they have given us something different. It's called the Perfection Lures, and it looks like some kind of like a jig that you would put your own trailer on, and you can put crawdads and lizards and senkos and grubs and tubes, and basically it's gonna stand up in the water. So this would probably be good for like some bed fishing, because it will look like a crawfish is trying to get inside the bed, or a lizard or a worm of some sort. So this looks fairly awesome and would be good for this spawn year time. Next bait in the box, and again I've had these before, Smart Baits, color changing. They do change color, I can tell you that much. I just I like the way they act, and it'll change from June bug to blood red, or watermelon to clear, and vice versa. So I mean, this changes different colors depending on the temperature of the water. And of course these are for top water, mid depth, bottom bait. Most of the times we use this on spinning tackle. We very rarely use this on a crankbait because it's more of a finesse type of bait. So we use it on wacky rig. The only time you would really use that on a bait casting is if you're doing a Carolina rig or a Texas rig, something of that nature. But most of the other times it's best to use it on a spinning tackle. Alright, next thing, we're gonna go with the Cabin Creek Express Bug. These are pretty cool. I've only used bug baits probably once, maybe twice in my whole time of fishing. These are pretty cool color. They look like to be green pumpkin, and this one definitely on casting bait casting equipment, because you're going to want to pitch this into cover. You're going to want to drag this along the bottom. You're going to want to, you know, do a little flipping and jigging and stuff like that. And this would be a good trailer for a jig, and this would be a good trailer to put on the Perfection lures. So look for that hopefully later on in the season when it gets better. But definitely want to use that on a bait casting equipment. That's more of a bottom bait rig, and that's why you would use bait casting, and a little heavier line too, because you're going to be pulling into rocks and weeds and reeds and things like that, and you're going to want to use some heavy line so that way your line doesn't break. So the next thing in the box is some Katana hooks. Katana hooks, and I've had these before and they work great. These are EWG hooks, extra wide gap hooks. These would be great for this to use as a weightless Senko setup, weightless worm setup, and you can even use it with this if you want to do a Texas rig. So great all-around hook. It's a 3/0 hook. Looks pretty stout, doesn't bend very easily. Katana hooks, I like them. And last but not least, this looks like a wipe, so you can clean your hands when you're done fishing and keep your hands sanitary and clean. So yeah, great little box, and I can't wait to give them a try and try them out. Last thing in here is a Progressive ad, but I cannot wait to give these baits a try, especially the minnow, the Bagley's Shallow Balsa minnow. That is great. Of course, worms. I love worms. I love using finesse, and I'm gonna give these a shot. I'm gonna give these a shot on these Perfection Lures jig, and we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I know it wasn't as eventful as the last one that was done at my job. I'm gonna try to do that again at another date, because I thought that was pretty fun doing it at my job. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Keep them lines tight.